The Simpsons are known for their predictions, but what about Disney? Turns out, Disney workers might be psychic too. From Tangled predicting coronavirus to Walle predicting the end of the world. I'll be discussing those and more in today's video. Starting off this countdown, we have Tangled. Nothing could have prepared us for lockdown and the pandemic. Like a warning would have been nice. But maybe someone did know and was trying to warn us. That someone being Disney. It's thought that the movie Tangled predicted this outbreak. So in the film, Rapunzel is locked away in a tower with her mother. The town Rapunzel is isolated from is literally named Corona. So it's thought that the town of Corona represents the pandemic, and Rapunzel symbolizes everyone having to self-isolate. In our 9th spot, we have Cruella de Vil. But hey, pause what you're doing for 1 second and give us a big thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. Come on, help us out, hit those buttons. In 101 Dalmatians, Cruella de Vil is the villain who plans to steal a bunch of Dalmatians, skin them, and then make a fur coat out of them. Well, in 2018, Cruella de Vil came to life. 40-year-old Bridget Darling was part of a plan to steal dogs to illegally breed and then sell. Her and her team managed to steal 15 dogs before getting caught. But when her photos were released to the public, people were quick to notice that she resembled Cruella de Vil. She had two-tone hair and was spotted wearing a fur coat, just like Cruella. Kinda creepy. Let's hope that other Disney villains don't come to life. In our 8th spot, we have Disney World. Now this one is probably the saddest one on the list, but it's thought that if the pandemic continues on for years and we don't find a cure, then amusement parks will have to close its doors. Meaning, no more Disney, which is so sad, but it kinda makes sense. They are losing thousands of dollars right now, and if this continues, then they might close forever. Who knows if they would even open up again? I mean, we don't know what the world is going to look like in a couple of years. Amusement parks might not be a thing ever again. Coming in at number 7, we have Finding Marlin. So Disney Pixar's movie Finding Nemo was a classic, and finally after years it was followed up with Finding Dory. What's next? Well, some think that it's going to be Finding Marlin, aka Nemo's dad. Which is sad because the family has gone through enough already. Marlin especially. He lost his wife, all his kids except Nemo, and then Nemo gets ripped from him, and then Dory gets ripped from him. Everyone he cares about just gets taken away from him. But now Marlin himself goes missing? Boy oh boy, that poor fish can't catch a break. But I'm down to watch this movie, so come on Disney. In our 6th spot, we have the ratings. So Disney is known for its family-friendly movies, but more and more adult content is being inserted into the films. There's been a lot of dirty jokes in Disney movies not suitable for children. Thankfully, the jokes often go over their heads. So now, theory goes that in the upcoming years, Disney is going to change its ways and maybe start releasing content specifically for adults, like 18+ movies. Who knows? Maybe they will have Disney Plus and Disney Plus After Dark, kind of like how Cartoon Network has Adult Swim. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with The Emperor's New Groove. In this film, Yzma is known to have a lot of potions. One of the potions that she has can turn humans into animals, which then Kronk accidentally gives to Cusco, and then he turns into a llama. But what if Disney is right, and in the future, humans can turn into animals and vice versa? Sounds kinda creepy, but it might just be possible. Scientists at the Salk Institute for Biological Sciences in California have created a human-pig hybrid. Yeah, you heard me, I'm not making this up. But this was done so that eventually they could grow human organs inside of pigs or other animals instead of having to wait for human donors. With all these crazy experiments, something is bound to go wrong. Maybe mutated human animals will be common in the future.
Huh?
In our 4th spot, we have The Lion King. There's a theory that Lion King takes place in a planet of the apes type world. Animals are now the dominant species and have taken over the world. This happened when humans started testing drugs on animals, and then it ended up increasing their intelligence, just kind of like the movie The Planet of the Apes. Then over time, these advanced animals gave birth to more advanced animals, and then it just continued on until they took over the world. It's a messed up theory, I know. But maybe animals will become more intelligent than us and take over the world. Let's hope not. Keep an eye on your cat Scruffy. never know. And our third spot, we have The Bridge to Terabithia, one of the saddest Disney movies from my childhood. It's also an amazing movie, and to this day, I still get teary-eyed watching it. Ugh. Leslie, R.I.P. Anyway, so in the film, one of the characters, Leslie, dies after using an old rope swing to cross the river. The rope snapped, she falls and gets knocked unconscious and then drowns. Well, sadly, just this past summer, a teen lost his life in a very similar accident. He was using a rope swing to jump into the river, but got separated from his friends at one point and then he drowned. Not only that, but since 2013, the number of incidents involving rope swings and water has increased. People have been severely injured or even paralyzed from using them, so maybe Disney was warning us. I know it was based off of a book, so don't come at me. Moving on to number 2, we have The Fire of Notre Dame. The 1996 Disney movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame is pretty dark on its own. Like, just in the opening scene, we see Frollo kill Quasimodo's mom and then call baby Quasimodo a monster just because he was born with a deformity, and then he goes to throw the baby down a well because of its appearance, but then he decides against it with the fear of going to hell. Like, that is so dark. But anyways, in the movie, there's a scene where Frollo sets the town on fire and then we watch it burn. Well, in this scene, you can see the famous Cathedral of Notre Dame being surrounded by flames. Sadly, in 2019, this came true. A structure fire broke out, causing portions of the cathedral to be burnt and destroyed. It was very tragic and maybe predicted by Disney. And in our number 1 spot, we have WALL-E. WALL-E is not just a movie about a cute little innocent robot love story. No, WALL-E is showing us what Earth will look like in a couple of years from now. So in the film, Earth has been overrun with garbage. So much so that humans and animals can no longer survive there. I mean, we are currently killing our world by pollution and garbage. We're just creating so much waste and the Earth can't keep up. If we keep on with our ways, soon Earth will be completely destroyed. And unlike the humans in WALL-E, I don't think we'll be able to go on a planet cruise while Earth gets cleaned up. And that's all for today's video. Let's move on to our comment shoutout portion. I'll be shouting out comments for my video, Top 10 Cursed TikTok Trends of 2020. Eris commented, if Most Amazing Top 10 pins this, I'll dye my hair purple and orange in the spirits of Halloween. Well, guess what? We actually pinned it. So I want proof, okay? You gotta dye your hair purple and orange and you gotta send us a picture, tag us on Instagram, tag me on Instagram, you gotta send us a picture, okay? Better do it. Because we pinned you. It's there, it's the top comment, go look for yourself. Drawing with Maddie commented, I highly doubt that I get a shout out, but if I do, I love y'all so much. Well, Drawing with Maddie, here is your comment. But also, did you mean that only if you get a shout out, then you love us so much? Like if I didn't give you a shout out, you're like, nah, I hate the channel. Anyway, here's your shout out, there you go. Shayla Lucas commented, do all crew members live together? Last time I checked, no. We don't have like one big house that we all just live in, like the TikTok, what is it, the hype house or whatever. We don't have that. Can you imagine though, just like one big house that Landon buys and we all just chill there? That would be chaotic. The energy, wow. That would just, I feel like I'd wake up to Che being like, from Central Vibe, check it out.
They get the power in. Math, I'm seeing the matrix, like numbers and everything are just flowing through my mindscape and I'm picking up all the information. It's Halloween, I'm a criminal. Imagine me getting birthed out of a PS5, like make sure you open up your mind hole and I'll see you later.
But yeah, I feel like that'd be fun for a while, but I just get sick of everyone, seeing them every day and then having to go work with them. I don't think I'd be able to handle it. Plus Landon and Che together, they need to be separated or else they're just gonna cause a bunch of problems. Alright everyone, and that's all the comments I've shown out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shoutout. Remember, I may pick it. You never know. I always read all the comments, so comment something down below. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see ya.